What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So let's talk the new Mortal Kombat 1. In essence, it's kind of a reboot because, they're calling it MK1, although it obviously is, Mortal Kombat 12 in reality. They just reset the universe. So I'm going to be talking, not really spoilers, but I will talk about the story, the fighting mechanics, how I think it compares to the previous Mortal Kombats. Now, to be brutally honest, I did not like Mortal Kombat 11. I played the story mode. I tried playing multiplayer, but I just did not like the combat, the mechanics. To me, it felt like it was injustice with Mortal Kombat characters, and I did not like that. I need them to be separate type of fighting styles. Imagine they made a Mortal Kombat that was literally just Street Fighter, but with MK characters. That's not what you want. You want their own unique style. And it seems like Mortal Kombat has never truly caught its stride in terms of fighting style. They've changed it literally every single game. MK1, MK2, MK3, like the original three, all different. You go to MK4, different. Armageddon, Deception. They're somewhat similar, but they're different. And then they go to Mortal Kombat 9, which, for me is when MK fighting style truly became amazing. Now, there was definitely some cheap characters, Cyrax, Sonya, freaking without some buffs, Kung Lao in the beginning. It was definitely cheap. There were some crappy characters, but it was extremely fun, and the mechanics were amazing. I loved the story mode. Best story mode there was. The graphics were great. The costumes were perfect. Freaking her costume. They made all the girls with big tits, perfect butts, cute faces. All the characters looked amazing, and I freaking loved it. Then MKX came out, and it felt way faster. Holy crap, made MK9 feel so slow. That's both a good and a bad way. MKX, you were running, doing quick combos. I mained Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and MK9 I mained originally Raiden and Kung Lao. Then the entire cast ended with Cyrax and Sonya Blade because they were just ridiculously good. But I could play every character and do pretty much every combo. MKX, I really only mained Scorpion, Sub-Zero, played a little bit of the Predator and Jason just because I love the characters, Alien. But Scorpion was my boy, and that's when Scorpion grew to become one of my favorite characters of all time. That plus, seeing Mortal Kombat Legends, freaking love the character. I loved Mortal Kombat 10. It was a new style of fighting. It was quick. It was fun. The character designs were incredible. Definitely my favorite design of Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and the majority of the characters. Some were not quite as good, but for the most part, I thought they were all excellent. And I really enjoyed it. The story was fun and extremely well done. MK11's story was decent, not as good as 9 or 10. Now we come to MK1, is what they're calling it. So I beat the story modes in a day and a morning, really. And it involves a lot of different timelines, or almost like multiverses. If you played MK11 at the end when Raiden or Liu Kang defeated Shang Tsung, he restarted the universe. But in this game, there's alternate timelines and multiverses. It honestly kind of felt like a Marvel game, which was pretty crazy. So the story mode is fun. There's a lot of repetitive fighting, just fighting the same characters over and over and whatnot. And some characters don't even have their specials, and it's just what the fuck? When you're playing Kenshi in the game, he can't literally use any of his specials. And so that was kind of annoying. Overall, I did enjoy it quite a bit. I loved the ending, sort of Armageddon style. I thought it was really fun. I enjoyed the story mode. Now, when it comes to combat, so right now, of course, I tried to main Scorpion because he's my boy. And I'm able to get really good combos off on Scorpion. And I can show you guys here in a moment. But I'm able to do really good combos with him. I haven't played a ton of online, if I'm honest. I played one game, slaughtered the person, teabagged him, bounced. I've been doing Invasion, which is a way to get all the additional costumes and, all the little extras. So I'm beating Invasion. Once I do that, then I'm going to play multiplayer a lot more. However, based off the combat, it's definitely way different than MK11. It's sort of a mix of MK9 and MKX. You know, there's a lot of, like, it's quicker than MK9. It's not as fast as MKX. It has a lot of mechanics. The combos are as hard as MKX or MK9. They're not like more difficult or easier. You know, I've been maining Scorpion. I've also tried Johnny Cage and Baraka because Baraka's really good. That's who Sonic Fox said is the best in the game. So that's who I've been trying out. You know, some of the timing on his combos are a little, you know, tricky. But I do freaking love Mortal Kombat. I want to show you guys some of the combos I've been practicing. And overall, I will say, I think, you know, MK1 is a huge step up from MK11. I'm happy that they returned to, you know, a different fighting style from MK11 because I freaking hated that. But I will say I don't like the costume designs at all in this game. I think it's horrible. I think it's Warner Brothers forcing NetherRealm Studios to really, you know, like make it modest. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is Mortal Kombat. This isn't some kids, you know, like Disney animated movie or whatnot. This is MK. It needs to be, I mean, it has the gore, but they took away, you know, like the modesty, like the women. I much preferred when they were much sexier. By the way, watch Kengan Ashura if you guys haven't. All right, let's load up Mortal Kombat. I want to show you guys. Alrighty, so I'm just going to go into the learn mode and show you guys a few combos I've been practicing. Now, I've been practicing Baraka. You know, I find it best when you're trying to learn Mortal Kombat. You literally, you know, like, look at these girls. Like, they look okay, but they're not that bad. I hate General Shao. First off, he's a pussy. Second, I don't like his look at all. Don't like Shang Tsung's look. Rain, he's okay. Smoke, I don't like the hair on the ninjas. I prefer them, you know, like Scorpion looks okay, but I don't like the hair. They don't give me an option for a hood, which is annoying. Li Mei's not bad, newer character. Kenshi looks cool. You know, Baraka, I guess, still looks cool. You know, Jiris, Ashura's new. Kung Lao, he still looks pretty decent. Don't like Raiden's face in this game. No, I prefer Raiden in the other game. So with Baraka, I am doing Cyrax as my cameo. Unfortunately, Motaro and Goro are not very good cameos. Alright, so with him, you know, you basically, if I was to show you on the remote control, you're going to do back X square, which does that. And you notice it does a low starter, you know, so boom, boom. And that's how you do that starter. And then you go from there into, you can really do a lot of things. You can do an extra, see, and there's, the timing on that's really tricky. Now that's more or less like his, you know, if you can land that, you're using 1 bar of your meter plus the cameo, and that's a really sick combo. Tons of chip damage. You know, and for some reason it knocks me down. I'm not sure on my timing, but yeah, that's more or less Baraka. You know, I'm practicing that combo, trying to get the timing down on that Cyrax at the very end, but he has a lot of good low starters, overhead starters, you know, as well as... So Scorpion, I do Serena. If I'm doing Johnny Cage, I do Sonya Blade. Scorpion, I can land the combos pretty easy. It's actually not too difficult, although I'm probably going to forget because it's been a few minutes since I played him. Yeah, he doesn't have a low starter. Like, that's his best low move outside of just like that. So, you know, you can start the game with that, like the match. Alrighty. So the nice thing with Serena, she really helps extend the combos. You can jump forward and do triangle square. That's like a, you know, combo starter. But then you press R1 to go, or back R1 to go ahead and do that. And you can really extend the combo. Let's just do a combo though. Let me just. All right. So you can see, you know, that's 430 damage. Pretty easy sit combo. You know, and really, there's quite a bit you can do here. But you can start like this. Jumps up. See that extender, though? Look how much damage we just did. 463. And this does... No, that's just mid to high. That's just basically... Now, if you don't want to use Serena at all, 433. And this is using a lot of bars. If you're not going to use a bar, I found it best to just do this. So you go forward, do this. Press 111. And then you get the spear. The timing's a little tricky on this, honestly. Right there. Now there's quite a few ways you can end it. I mean, 30%, no bars, no help. But generally you can almost always use this. You know, and you can see it does, you know, an extra 3% damage. But yeah, this is Scorpion. Pretty sick. I like him a lot. I just wish he had better low starters. That's the biggest problem. I do want to show you guys the fatality, at least one before we end the video. But overall, I would probably rate this game for Mortal Kombat 9 out of 10. Or MK11, I'd probably rate 2 out of 10. MKX and MK9 were probably both 10s for me. You know, I gotta show you Scorpion's fatality, of course, against Sub-Zero. The funny thing is, the cameo of Scorpion, it looks better than the actual Scorpion character, which is just funny. Alright, so I gotta show you this one, which I need to go to move list. Alright. Back, forward, back triangle. Check this out. I mean, how sick is that? 3 classic Scorpions attacking and then kicking his freaking skull through him. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. So yeah, overall, very happy with Mortal Kombat 1. I'm going to be playing multiplayer for probably, you know, quite some time. Usually, like, Mortal Kombat 9, I played that for probably 2 years. Same with MKX, so it'll probably be a long time I'm going to be playing this. So if you guys ever want to play with me, my gamer tag is my YouTube name, Flankster117. So, you know, I'm always going to be playing on PlayStation 5. Generally speaking, I do get pretty good at Mortal Kombat. I feel like I am very skilled at 2 games in my life, like extremely skilled. One was Mortal Kombat 9 in particular. I was a god at that game. Like, I was untouchable. And then Halo, of course. You know, Halo 1, 2, you know, as you know, I went pro gamer. I got sponsored by Monster, Red Bull, clothing company, went pro, got 4th MLG twice. You know, you can even search YouTube, Utah Noobs, MLG, and you'll see Flankster V2, that's me. Though I changed it to just Flankster, then eventually Flankster117. So, you know, I was a pro gamer at that point. And in a perfect world, if I was you know, set with money, multi-millionaire, billionaire, or whatever, I would just do gaming. I'd try to go pro gaming. That would be just like my fun thing to do. Because I think video games are the funnest thing in the world to do. Funner than any other activity or anything else in this life. For me personally. So yeah, if you guys haven't, definitely pick up MK. It's extremely fun. So I'm very happy with it. So 9 out of 10 overall is my rating. The reason I give it a dock is the costumes. You know, and they also should have included more characters, you know, I mean, I understand if they want to do those costumes, but give me the option to honestly do every variation of Scorpion. If I want to be Scorpion from MK1, 2, 3, 9X, give me that. Why are they not doing that? How sick would it be if you could have a Mortal Kombat 1 Scorpion and it was like old school graphics, but you're, you know, doing all your combos? That would be sick. I don't know why NetherRealm Studios doesn't release that. I don't even want an updated version. I want the old graphics Scorpion that I can play from MK1, 2, 3, 4, Armageddon, heck, all of them. Give me like 10 different costumes and I choose my Scorpion. Anyways, folks, that is it. Let me know what you guys think. Have you played Mortal Kombat 1? Are you going to pick it up? or anything like that. And if you're not a huge fan of Mortal Kombat or whatever, that's fine. But I still highly recommend watching that right there, Mortal Kombat Legends. It is my favorite animated movie I've ever seen. See you guys in the next one. Have a great day.